So, yes, I am back out into the wilderness. Listen, city life versus kind of like the outdoorsy campgrounds, woods, it's like a love-hate relationship. But, just like I said in my last video, I think it's about finding the balance for me. So, I'm only out here 6 days. 6 days, 6 days is not a problem. And we're close enough to town that if we need anything or whatever, however, it is close enough for a little jaunt. Anyway, it's me and my girlfriend here cruising around at the campsite, and I am so excited. First off, this is the first time me and her have done just like a girl's little adventure. She left her husband at home, right? So it's just the two of us. And we have a couple fun things planned, and I'm really excited to go exploring. I have to be a little bit mindful. My knee is still on the mend. I think I'm about 95%, but I don't want to push myself because we don't want to get re-injured. And like I said, we're going to take it slow and easy and steady and just enjoy. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did when I was on Gabriola, but we will talk about that later. There were some lessons learned. Things that I figured out after I returned to my home, well, my main city that I guess I stay in. But you know what? As long as there was lessons learned, doesn't really matter when it was, right? But we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, we're just gonna get a barbecue set up. We're having some ribs and veg for dinner. We're gonna chill out tonight, and then we're gonna go on our first adventure tomorrow. Okay, so we are doing just a small hike, and we are heading to the Kinsel Trestle. Okay, so we are off and running. Okay, that's just we're not running. Anyway, I'm not sure how high this trestle is, but it looks like it's super high. And if anybody that knows me knows, I'm so afraid of heights. But you know what? This is the beginning of my, well, I already began it, the time of living fearlessly. I'm gonna go see something that I would have never gone to see in a million years. I'm so excited. This doesn't scare me as bad because it is quite wide and there's tall railings on either side. So you know what? I've so got this. Oh my word. Look at this stunning view. And I'm not even halfway through the trestle yet. Wow. And this is the other side. Just absolutely stunning. Can you imagine this in the winter? If there was a snowfall and all these trees were lined with snow, that would be absolutely stunning. Maybe I'll have to come back. I feel like I am on top of the world right now. It's a little bit warm, I'm not gonna lie. It's a wee bit warm, but absolutely so worth it. And don't worry, we doused ourselves with sunscreen before we ventured out. So beautiful. I can't. I'm not advertising for these people. We're just taking a little bit of a break, having a wee bit of water. My knee is kind of bothering me, so we're not going to hike down the down and the up. Yeah, oh nay, nay. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to mention is, remember I said that there was lessons learned after I got off Gabriola Island? Well, one of the things I realize is sometimes, and for any of you that have been around a hot minute, probably already know this, but I can like sometimes hyper focus on things. It's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I do, and I'm trying to work on that. I was so focused on like how sore my knee was, how tired I was. I kept thinking about how or what I could do to get more sleep, that I absolutely missed every opportunity, almost every opportunity that I could to appreciate the little town, the quaintness of it, all the, things. Even if I couldn't go on hikes, I could have paid attention to the small little things and appreciated, and I just let it all slide. My goal is to eventually go back there again. It's not far, it's not expensive, and to just really soak in the beauty and the nature. But I have to remember that just because you're in pain, just because you're tired, to stop and be thankful and to be grateful for what I see around me and the beauty around me and everything else. I was so hyper-focused on all the bad stuff that I didn't see what was right in front of my face. So that's why, like, even this, I'm in a little bit of a pain with my knee today. But we stopped, I don't know how many times, just appreciated the woods, the trust, like everything about it, just stopping and noticing the small things. The pain isn't going to go away, but I don't want to not live life and not appreciate everything that God has provided for us. That was just my little lesson learned. I was so hyper-focused on all the wrong things on Gabriola, but at least I realized it. I realized it after the fact. And as long as somewhere down the line you realize it's all good. We're gonna finish the water, have a little bit of a snack. I have some pepperoni, she's having a granola bar. And then we're gonna head back, and it sounds like there's a plane overhead. So if you can't hear me, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna turn this off now. Evidently, oh, there's so much traffic. There was no place to park, so we're literally walking along the side of the highway to get to our destination. It's good times when the semis drive by. It's always an adventure here.